Hi there. One of the things that has been repeatedly coming up in therapy is I'm not being able to complete what I start out doing. Task completion and productivity have been affected, and I'd say yes, maybe. I mean, in the last few months, a little bit more so. But this is a concern that has been there and has a lot to do with lots of other factors, circumstances, personality, high need for perfection, a habit of procrastination. So there can be so many things, and lots of people ask, Doc, how do we get down to executing our lovely ideas, or how do we up our productivity? How do we complete what we set out to achieve? And when something starts to come up repetitively in therapy, I just feel that the best thing to do is put out my two bits out on social media so that it can benefit more people. So the first thing is setting a goal. Extremely important. Make that goal specific, make that goal measurable. So in therapy, for me, if I want to set a goal to create mental health awareness, for me, the goal would typically look like I am going to write 2 articles a month, I'm going to make 4 videos a month, I'm going to speak to 2 experts regarding this, I am going to do maybe 50 sessions slash meetings slash webinars, all inclusive, and make sure I talk about mental health. So that's a specific number that I've put in terms of my monthly contribution. Then there is, the specific goal of what I want to talk about. Okay, so there's also no vagueness and ambiguity there. So you need to make your goal specific. You need to make it quantifiable or measurable so that you can tick off, that you have done this. So select a goal. And the next thing is to plan it out. It's very important to set out a plan. Plan has a lot to do with, logistics. And it is a struggle with, especially these days within families, because we're working out of home. Now we're in summer holidays. Children are at home, but now we don't know when they're going back to school. So with online schooling, so maybe this is a good heads up for you that plans will need to be chalked out, I think, for every family member. That's extremely important. The third one is my favorite: commit to it. Without committing to a goal, it is not possible for us to achieve it. Why it is also my favorite is that it's a very intrinsic struggle. It's very important for us to put away other things and focus on what we have, what we want to achieve, to be able to commit. So that commitment is a self-dialogue, self-talk, visual imagery. Make a little poster or a reminder, put it inside your cupboard, put it on the mirror, and you get repeated reminders of what you have committed to doing on a daily basis or a weekly basis. So that's very important. Timelines are extremely important. I don't like to use the word deadlines. They create a lot of pressure, but essentially that's what I'm talking about. When do you want to reevaluate or review your progress with what you set out to doing? So in your own mind, obviously be realistic about it. I mean, if your goal is to teach your daughter or son sight words, then you can't expect that it happens within a week. So set out realistic goals and timelines. The next one is also actually my favorite one, which is get over perfection. I think this is the one place where a lot of us, lots of type A's, lots of organized people, lots of achievers come and get stuck, paralyzed, or the progress gets retarded because we expect perfection. And perfection, sorry to burst your bubble, doesn't exist. It is a fantasy you have created in your mind. It is a picture that you have painted in your head, and it's largely works on the mechanism of a mirage, which is basically a water body in a desert. It looks like there's water far away. You get closer, it's not there, and it's further away. So with perfection, this is how it works. The minute you start to inch closer, or you get there, it goes further away, because perfection is a fantasy, and it's very, very exhausting to chase perfection, and very often takes away from the things that we can actually do. So okay, attention to detail is important, but don't let it slow you down, and certainly not stop what you're doing in terms of achieving your goal. It's very important for us to check our status, of progress, and appreciate your progress, appreciate your child's progress, appreciate your husband's progress, appreciate, if you're, of course, appreciate your wife's progress, your team's progress. It's very important for you to revisit from where you started, what have you achieved, and acknowledge and appreciate the progress that has been made. It may not necessarily be, okay, I appreciate the 5% that I was able to do. You can appreciate the interest, you can appreciate the effort, you can appreciate the research, you can appreciate the commitment, you can appreciate the organization. So anything you may not have achieved a lot, but whatever you have, it's very important to do that, so that you're able to see what is it that you're at least achieving up until now, and what are the other areas, growth areas, where you need to work. And the last thing is that it's very important for us to recognize, when we set goals or we want to achieve anything, that no one else will come and do it for you. So please realize that if you keep waiting for the goal to be magically put on a platter in front of you, to be, to enjoy and savor, it's not going to happen. So it's important you recognize that the one who will take you closer to your goal is you. So start. That starting process gets difficult, because often we want to do it at the right time, in the right way. Make it big and be extremely successful, if at all we are going to do anything. You cannot be sure or certain of success, or even inch towards it, if you don't start. So please know that the only person who can take you closer to task completion, to progress, to productivity, to finishing off that task, to helping you with your diet, to helping you with your learnings, to helping you with working with your team, getting that work done, or improving the efficiency of that particular department at work, begins with you. So you are going to have to bring about that discipline, get yourself out there, get moving. Thanks for listening. I'm always very grateful for your time. If you have more questions, please do write in. Take care. Bye-bye.